Hey everyone, Miles J here, and today I'm going to be reviewing ChinaLaceWig. Oh, so shiny. We've conceived, we've believed, we've achieved, we've Weview. Was just feeling very vampiric today, very beautiful. This look is actually inspired by Plastic Botru, or is it Plastique Botru? I don't know. This is an original character that they made, and I really wanted to channel that today. You're gonna see a lot of lipstick on these teeth, by the way. Sorry, girl. Anyway, let's talk about this wig.
So the hair length is 20 inches and the hair density is 150%. This is a 360 lace wig, which means that there's lace all around the perimeter and tracks at the very top. As you can see, there are 3 combs, 2 on the sides and 1 in the very back, but they're pretty high up, so I only use the one in the back. This wig also has bleached knots. As you can see, they're kind of unevenly bleached, but once you put foundation over them, it all looks the same. I am cutting the lace off right up to the perimeter, and now I'm using my rat tail comb to separate the hair and do a little bit more plucking myself, even though this is a pre-plucked wig. And you can tell it's pre-plucked, but it's not pre-plucked enough for me. So I'm just going back in with my heavy duty tweezers and getting all that extra hair out and making room for some spectacular forehead real hair coming out of your dome realness. And this is after a beautiful wash, condition, and some curl cream. Look at how the sun shines brightly on her, which it should be hurting, but actually it's not because I'm a day walker. So I'm just using Got To Be Glued hairspray as a glue for my lace front, as I normally do. And now I'm just pulling down that wig over my forehead and laying her down flat, and then applying my stocking, or my, what do you call these, tights, and I am just done now. Oh, I also laid my edges, but I didn't show that. Sorry.
And that's it. I think they did a really good job with pre-plucking this hair, even though I went in and did some more alterations, maybe a little bit too many. So the knots are bleached, but it's a little uneven. You can still see some dots here and there, black dots, and I didn't even add foundation to the front. I did add powder though, so yeah, I didn't even color the inside of this wig at all, just to see what it would look like, you know, just on its own without me adjusting anything. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to go ahead and part it where the natural part is, or where I made the natural part. So this is the parting space. It is still quite dense. It's because of this hair texture. Girl, that's the parting space that y'all be getting, and the tracks start right there. So y'all see that? It's a fair amount. It's a decent amount. Yeah, I don't know if I like this in a middle part. I mean, she is fierce either way, but I love it side swept. Like, girl, something about that it just hits different. Maybe because it looks 80s, especially with this ruffle blouse. Like, it's giving you something. I can't put my finger on what. Maybe a little bit of pop rock. Maybe a little bit of glam rock type vibes, but I really love this hair texture. At first, it did not smell great. I'm not gonna lie. It always have this really super processed smell, and this one was particularly strong. And I don't know if it was because they used like an oil on it to make it, I don't know, shiny or something. But it just smelled particularly pungent. Or maybe it's because they permed it. That's the thing that I think some wig companies do to the hair to make it curl. Now, of course, I did wash it, but this is definitely one of those wigs that you wanna put some water in it, make sure she moisturized, and after you wash it with a little tiny itty bitty amount of shampoo, because you don't want to dry out the hair any further than it is. Well, this hair actually isn't dry at all, to be quite honest with you. just for the sake of not drying out hair, okay? Especially in a wig, you really want to maintain moisture. So I use Miss Jessie's curling cream in order to really secure the curl, and it looks so good after I let her sit out and dry. As y'all saw, like so good. The lace in the back, I really don't pay attention to the lace in the back, y'all. Like, it's really not a thing for me. I don't know, like I've never quite mastered how to make the back of a wig look as good as the front. That I'm a little less lenient on, but I'm gonna let y'all take a look at the back. How's she looking? She looking crazy. I know if I pull it up, like you probably see some of the lace coming up, so I'm like trying to put it back down. So that's how she looks. What else? Oh, I really love this wig. Like the hair looks great. The texture feels amazing. She smells good now. I guess I can't really rate it on that. The one thing that I really don't like about 360 lace wigs is that if the wig doesn't come in the right size, or if it's a little bit too tight, like you can't really stretch it out. And it depends on what kind of material the lace is made out of course, because there is stretchy lace. This wig does have draw straps, but draw straps are typically made to make the wig tighter. So if you have a bigger head than this wig, it's really not gonna give as much. Now, the fact that there is a little bit of tracks up here with different material might help you, but 360 lace wigs are a little tricky. So you have to be careful. This one's a little fitting on me, I should say. Not uncomfortably tight at all, just fits perfectly, I should say. Well, the edges, actually, yeah, I don't have a problem. I was about to say the edges could be a little bit further down, but no, they kind of land right where I need them to be, and I don't really have problems with them at all.
Altogether, this wig comes out to $302.
So all in all, I'm gonna have to give this 5 out of 5 Michael Jacksons. I don't know. She looks great though, doesn't she? I feel like I'm giving Michael Jackson. I'm giving you Miss Jackson. Ooh. So now, without further ado, it's time for a little hairography for you. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and a special thanks to ChinaLaceWig for sponsoring today's video. Thanks for another banger, and until next time, it's been me, Miles J, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye. I'm so funny. We've conceived, we've believed.